Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao is reportedly preparing to make a sensational return to the ring, as multiple sources, including ESPN, claim the Filipino icon is in talks for a world title fight that could take place early next year. The news has sent shockwaves through the boxing world, reigniting excitement around one of the sport's most beloved champions. Pacquiao, now 46 years old, last fought professionally in August 2021, when he suffered a unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas. After that defeat, Pacquiao announced his retirement from boxing to focus on his political career, eventually running for the Philippine presidency in 2022. However, even after stepping away from the professional stage, he has remained active in exhibition bouts and training camps, maintaining the fitness level that once made him an 8-division world champion. According to ESPN's report, negotiations are ongoing for Pacquiao to challenge for a recognized world title, likely in the light welterweight or welterweight division. Promoters are said to be working behind the scenes to secure a big-name opponent, with possibilities including Rolando, Rolly, Romero, Ryan Garcia, and Gervonta Davis. The bout could mark one of the most extraordinary comebacks in boxing history if finalized. Pacquiao's close associates confirm that he has been training intensely in General Santos City in Los Angeles, with longtime trainer Freddie Roach reportedly rejoining the camp. Roach, who guided Pacquiao through his most successful years, believes his fighter still has the speed, power, and tactical intelligence to compete at the elite level. Manny never really stopped training, Roach told ESPN. His discipline is unlike anyone else I've ever seen. If he gets the right fight, I have no doubt he can still win another world title. A historic comeback in the making. If Pacquiao's comeback materializes, it will not be his first time returning from retirement. In 2016, he briefly stepped away from boxing after his win over Timothy Bradley Jr., only to return months later to claim another title. This time, however, the stakes are much higher. Age, legacy, and physical endurance all come into play. Many boxing analysts have mixed feelings about the move. While some see it as a chance for Pacquiao to close his legendary career with one last triumph, others fear the risk of injury and diminished performance against younger, faster opponents. Still, Pacquiao has built his career defying the odds. From growing up in poverty in the Philippines to becoming a global sports icon, he has repeatedly rewritten boxing history, earning titles across 8 divisions, something no other fighter has achieved. The business side of the return. Promoters believe a Pacquiao return could generate massive pay-per-view numbers, especially if it's tied to a title bout. His global fan base, spanning Asia, North America, and beyond, remains fiercely loyal. According to early projections, the fight could rival some of the sport's biggest recent events in terms of viewership and revenue. ESPN reports that Premier Boxing Champions (PBC) and other major organizations have expressed interest in hosting the fight, depending on the opponent and broadcast platform. There are also rumors that Pacquiao's own promotional company, MP Promotions, could co-promote the bout, giving him greater control over logistics and financial terms. Possible opponents and scenarios. The most likely target appears to be Rolando Romero, the WBA super lightweight champion, who has been linked to Pacquiao for months. Negotiations between both camps reportedly began earlier this year but were delayed due to Romero's mandatory defense obligations. Another potential option is Ryan Garcia, whose star power and social media following could make for a blockbuster event. However, Garcia's uncertain relationship with promoters and ongoing personal issues may complicate the deal. A more daring but less likely scenario would see Pacquiao face Gervonta Tank Davis, one of boxing's most explosive finishers. While Davis would be a dangerous opponent for a 46-year-old Pacquiao, the matchup would undeniably be one of the biggest events in modern boxing. Legacy and motivation. For Pacquiao, the decision to return seems to stem from both unfinished business and personal motivation. Despite his age, he has repeatedly stated that he still feels strong and fast, and that his love for boxing has never faded. Boxing is my passion, Pacquiao said recently in a Manila interview. If I can still fight for a title and inspire people, then why not? It's not about money anymore, it's about legacy. If successful, Pacquiao could become the oldest world champion in boxing history, surpassing Bernard Hopkins, who held a title at 49. Such a feat would further cement his status as one of the greatest fighters to ever step into the ring. Public reaction. News of the potential comeback has divided fans online. Some are ecstatic, eager to see their hero back in action one last time. Others, however, express concern for his safety, arguing that he has nothing left to prove. Still, the excitement is undeniable. Pacquiao's name alone carries the kind of magic that transcends sports, symbolizing determination, humility, and national pride. If he indeed fights for a title again, it will not just be a boxing match, it will be a global event, marking the possible final chapter of an unparalleled career. Conclusion. Manny Pacquiao's rumored return for a title shot, as reported by ESPN, has reignited hope and debate across the boxing world. Whether driven by legacy, passion, or sheer competitive fire, Pacquiao's comeback, if confirmed, could redefine what's possible for athletes even beyond their prime. As negotiations progress, one thing is certain, the world will be watching. For a man who has already conquered every challenge boxing has to offer, one more world title might just be the perfect ending to a truly legendary story.